Good evening, all of you. Hope you all are doing good. Thank you for joining on time. And so before we get started, let's just unmute ourselves and say the Atomy motto together, and then we will get started. So if you all can unmute and follow along, we will say the Atomy motto together. Can you all unmute yourself? All right. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve humility. Come on, let's do it. All right, great, thank you. Okay, so if you have invited anybody, please do send them a text and remind them to join. It would be good to have them here. And it's always a good practice to invite new people because, you know, a lot of time when people see what exactly is happening here, they might be interested, whether in business or just to be consumers. So always good to invite people, even consumers also, just let them see what's going on. So I would highly encourage all of us to create the habit of inviting at least one person every week, right? Just think about it. If 10 of us call one person, we already have, you know, additional 10 people, and those out of those 10 people, some people might be interested, either just to be consumers or even to do business. So it's a good thing if we do that. So so today we have a couple of things lined up, but before that, as most of you who've been with us know that every week we've been doing lucky draw. So, but for you to be eligible for that, or for your name to be, you know, part of the lucky draw, you need to stick around with the meeting, in the meeting till the end. So please make sure that you don't leave the meeting in between unless you really have to. But you need to be there till the end of the meeting, and we will do a lucky draw. We'll pull, you know, one of your names, and the points will be added to your account. So our sponsors have been very kind to do that for us, to encourage all of us. So let's do that. So please do let's stick around till the end. So today we have first Jairam, who is going to present to us on how we can share Atomy with our friends and family, how to tell them about Atomy. And after that, we have Mary Langstang. She is going to do a product presentation for us. So yeah, so we'll start with Jairam, if you're ready. Let's go ahead, and Dr. Yash will help us with the interpretation.
네, 시작하도록 화면 공유하고 시작하겠습니다.
Okay, hello everybody. I'll share the presentation and start.
네, 안녕하세요. 한국에서 사업하고 있는 오재란입니다.
Hello everybody. I am Ojeran, doing business from Korea.
네, 오늘은 애터미를 친척이나 친구들에게 전달하는 방법에 대해서 설명하도록 하겠습니다.
So today I'll explain about how to introduce Atomy to our friends and relatives.
네, 애터미를 친척이나 친구한테 먼저 알려주기 전에 먼저 해야 될 것이 있는데, 그것이 나부터 먼저 비전과 자신감을 갖고 애터미를 알려야 된다고 생각합니다.
Yeah, so we have to explain about the vision and the confidence in Atomy from ourselves, starting from ourselves. So let me explain about that.
네, 나부터 먼저 비전과 자신감을 갖는 것을 6가지로 나누어 봤습니다.
Yeah, so there are 6 things in that.
네, 그 첫 번째는 내가 먼저 제품을 사용하는 것입니다.
The first thing is, first I have to use the product with myself. Yeah.
네, 두 번째는 내가 제품을 사용을 하고 만족을 해야 됩니다.
And then I have to be completely satisfied with the product which I use.
세 번째는 내가 원래 사용하고 있던 제품의 효과와 성분을 비교하는 것입니다.
Then I should have to have a comparison of the Atomy product with the product which I used to use earlier.
네 번째는 내가 돈을 벌기 위한 수단으로 애터미 제품을 사용하는 것이 아니고 소비자로서 애터미 제품을 평생 사용할 것인지를 판단하는 것입니다.
Then the next thing is I have to understand that I have to use Atomy products not to become a business person to sell these Atomy products to others, but because I like the product and I have to use them all my life, that's why I have to do Atomy. That we have to understand.
네, 다섯 번째는 회사에 대해서 경영 상태, 그다음에 회사의 도덕성, 또 사회에 공헌한 부분에 대해서 회사에 대해 알아보아야 합니다.
Yeah, and then we have to understand about the Atomy as a company, its principles, and like how does it contribute to society, other things. Yeah.
네, 마지막 여섯 번째는 과연 애터미 사업을 부업으로 나도 할 수 있는지 알아보아야 됩니다.
Then finally, I have to realize that I can do Atomy as a side business. Yeah.
네, 그 다음은 친척이나 친구들한테 애터미를 알리고 그 다음에 알리기 전에 나 자신부터 비전과 확신을 가졌다고 하면 이것은 회장님이 애터미 사업을 하시는 분들한테 알려준 법칙입니다.
Yeah. So, before you try to explain about Atomy to others and to your relatives and friends, you have to first take the 6 points which we discussed earlier. This is a kind of first requirement to have it to explain anybody about Atomy. Yeah.
그것은 law of one mind, 즉 내가 원하는 것은 무엇이든 하는 것입니다.
And then the important point is that we have our Pakhangil CEO tells also that there is a rule like law of own mind. So which means I will do what I want to do. So that is kind of rule which will be applied when we talk about Atomy to anybody.
내가 원하는 것은 무엇이든지 하는 것은 무엇이냐면 내가 애터미에 대해 말하고 싶다면 말하는 것입니다.
Yeah. So that means the first thing which applies to ourselves is because I want to talk about Atomy, so I do it. That is first thing.
내가 애터미에 대해 말할 것인가를 고민하는 것이 아니라 나의 말을 들은 상대방이 고민하게 만드는 것입니다.
So it's not like because I want to more think about this company or Atomy, so I want to talk about it. It's about like I have to make my friends and relatives to understand and think about Atomy more. That's why I need to talk about it.
즉 쉽게 말하면 상대방이 어떻게 생각할지에 대해서 고민하지 말고 무조건 애터미 제품과 비전에 대해 말하는 것입니다.
So in other words, if I tell it it's like what the other people think, we have to not worry about it, but we have to talk about Atomy, whatever is the their like their interest or like whatever they feel.
저도 약간 수줍음을 많이 타고 부끄러움을 타는 성격이고 우리 팀 여러분 모두 수줍음이 많고 부끄러움이 많은 사람들이 많은데요. 그래서 애터미에 대해서 말하기가 힘들 수도 있는데 이 회장님이 알려준 지맘의 법칙, 그냥 내가 하고 싶은 대로 말하는 것을 여러분들이 기억을 하셨으면 좋겠습니다.
So there are a lot of worry or shyness about talking to people, even myself, and even there are other people in our group who have the same issues like me. But we have to remember this principle that yeah, this is our mind, and we wish to talk about Atomy, so that's what we want to talk about it.
네. 그러면 애터미를 친척이나 친구에게 전달하는 방법들에 대해서 이야기해 보도록 하겠습니다.
Yeah, so then I will talk about how is to be the method to talk to our relatives and friends.
네, 전달하는 방법은 여러 가지가 있는데 간단하게 세 가지로 정리를 해보았습니다.
Yeah, so there are different methods, but I have summarized it in 3 steps in general.
네, 첫 번째는 입을 여는 것입니다.
Yeah, the first one is to open your mouth.
두 번째는 자랑하기입니다.
The second thing is to
네, 세 번째는
자랑하기가
자랑하기.
자랑하기. So that's what we have to show off about the Atomy.
네, 세 번째는 정보 전달을 하는 것입니다.
And the third thing is to share the information.
네, 그러면 각각 하나씩 알아보도록 하겠습니다.
So let me talk about each of these one by one.
네, 첫 번째 방법은 입 열기인데 상대방이 어떻게 생각하든지 신경 쓰지 말고 말을 하는 것입니다.
Yeah, so the first is about open your mouth, and we should not worry what other people think, but we should open our mouth.
네, 무엇을 말하냐면 애터미 제품과 비전에 대해서 알게 되었다고 말하는 것입니다.
So what we need to talk about is what is the company's vision, as well as what are the company's products and like their benefits. We need to talk about that.
네, 두 번째는 자랑하기입니다.
Then second thing is we have to show off about the company and products.
예를 들어서 화장품을 바꿔서 사용했더니 피부도 맑아지고 예뻐졌다는 소리를 많이 들었다. 치약 칫솔을 바꿔서 사용하니 치아가 좋아졌다. 이런 내가 사용한 제품의 효능, 효과에 대한 만족감을 자랑하는 것입니다.
Yeah. So for example, like if you have listened about people talking that their skin has been improved because of using this Atomy product, or if their teeth have become better by using the Atomy's toothpaste or brush, then this thing has to be, more and more talked about, and you have to highlight to people more and more.
이렇게 자랑을 하고 친구가 반응을 보이면 너도 회원가입해서 제품을 바꿔서 사용해봐 라고 말하는 것입니다.
Then if the friend or the relative also feels the same after using the product, then talk to them about, registering themselves.
세 번째는 정보 전달하는 것입니다.
The third one is to share the information.
그 첫 번째는 소비하면서 패시브 인컴을 만들 수 있는 애터미 정보를 알려주는 것입니다.
So in that case, you have to first talk about that by becoming a consumer, you can generate a passive income source.
네, 두 번째는 건강과 환경에 피해를 주지 않는 안전한 애터미 제품을 알려주는 것입니다.
Yeah, and then you have to, inform about the, the health products and, like, and the, healthy environment of Atomy to them.
네, 세 번째는 개인 능력이 아닌 함께 성공할 수 있는 애터미 시스템을 알려주는 것입니다.
Then third thing you have to mention is that it's not about personal capacity or ability. It's more than that you have to explain them.
부업으로도 애터미 사업을 할 수 있는 것을 알려주는 것입니다.
And then you have to mention them that it can be done together with your other job. That's what you need to explain them.
네, 애터미를 친구나 친척이나 친구에게 알려주는 방법에 대해서 알아보았는데 굉장히 쉽습니다. 그렇죠?
So yeah, it's one thing which we explained today is how to introduce about Atomy and its product to our friends and relatives. So it is very simple. I hope so, right?
내가 먼저 알리기 전에 잘 모르고 알리는 것보다는 자신감을 애터미 비전과 자신감을 갖고 제품을 써보고 제품에 대한 만족감을 알고 있으면 전달하기가 더 쉬울 것 같습니다.
Yeah. So if I know these things before I talk to other, then it will be more easy for me to share it to other people.
네, 친구나 지인에게 애터미를 알리는 방법은 쉽습니다. 입을 먼저 열고 그다음에 제품을 써본 것을 자랑을 하고 그다음에 패시브 인컴이 될 수 있는 것을 정보를 전달하는 것입니다. 결국은 우리 애터미 사업은 입만 있으면 입으로 하는 사업입니다.
Yeah. So there is a simple method to explain about Atomy to our friends and relatives. The 3 points which we discussed: open your mouth, let's show off, and share the information. So Atomy business is just about talking, and it's like kind of only business which requires our mouth. So
네.
yeah.
네. 행동하는 사람이 생각하는 사람을 지배한다고 합니다.
The person who really act wins the person who just think.
네, 행동하는 20%가 나머지 80%를 지배한다고도 합니다.
Yeah, so the person who acts are just 20%, but they wins over the 80% who just thinks.
여러분, 입을 갖고 계시죠?
Yeah, so I hope everybody will have the mouth
네,
to
입을
talk.
열어서 행동합시다.
Yeah, so let's talk about it, Tommy.
네, 감사합니다. 여러분들 애터미를 친구나 지인에게 많이 홍보하시기 바랍니다.
So yeah, all of you have more success with talking about Atomy to your friends and family.
네, 감사합니다.
Thank you,
Thank
JR.
you, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Yash. Very important. It might, this might sound very simple, but actually, if you boil down this business, it is not very complicated. It's primarily about, like how Jaran said, we using the product and being convinced ourselves. Right. First, we have to use the products ourselves, and we need to be convinced that Atomy products are good and they are worth sharing with other people. And so once we are convinced, it becomes easier to share with other people, since most of us here are have joined Atomy with the intention of doing it as business. So now business, any business for that matter, does not happen automatically, right? There needs to be some sort of intentionality, some sort of working that has to happen. And that's what she was talking about, how when we start sharing with others, that is the working part in Atomy. When we start telling others, recommending to others, people around us, that's where, our business starts in a sense. That's where we are taking steps to see how it will go forward. And so different people are going to react in different ways. Maybe many people might not be interested to listen, or but all we need to do is like she mentioned there, we just have to open our mouth and keep telling people about it. So as long as we consistently do that, I think we will start seeing results. But the moment we stop talking about Atomy, the moment we stop using the products ourselves, then we won't have any reason to even talk to other people. Our conscience itself we'll feel guilty to tell somebody to use the products if we ourselves have not used the product. So, but if we have used it, if we have liked it, it's so easy to tell others about it. So, so let's do that. And that's when we will start seeing movement. The good thing in our team is that now we are starting to see some movement. We are starting to see people are buying products. People are using products. I think just today or yesterday, I think even Gitika posted something that she had ordered. She's currently in Chicago, said she had ordered something. And of course, there are a lot of other people as well who are, ordering products and using products. So like what Gitika did, you can also put it up on the group. Let others know, let your downline know that you are using the products. A lot of time what happens is people will think like, oh, maybe they're just talking about it, not using the products. Let people know that you are using the product. Let people know that your consumers, if you have consumers, have ordered the products. So I think it's a good exercise to do to create that kind of environment for everybody to be excited about doing the business and learning at the same time, sharing at the same time, and earning at the same time. It's a very good thing. And so, but it starts with we using the products primarily, and then we start talking to people about it, sharing it, and so yeah. So let's do that. Thank you, Jaran, for that presentation. That's a good reminder for all of us. And if you have any questions regarding it, does anybody have any questions, particularly in regards to what Jaran just shared? If you have any questions, we can discuss this before Mary comes and does the product presentation, or anything related with Atomy business that you're wanting to ask. Please feel free. Okay, so if you don't have, or if you do have it, you want to ask later on, you can do that as well. We will be discussing, some of you probably are wondering, how come we're not talking, or having presentation about compensation plan, or, the reason why it's in a sense, it is intentional because it's very important for us to understand how Atomy works first in regards to the concept and the idea of this business, and also it's very important for us to get the idea of the kind of commitment that we need for this business, right? A lot of time what happens is if we focus too much on how to earn, or what do I get, but if we don't focus on the foundation aspect of the business, then it's very easy for things to kind of go wrong, for things to collapse. And so that's why we are trying to focus a lot on the foundational aspect of understanding the business. And then as we do this, because most of us are here at very initial stage of this business. So the earning part will come. It will come. For some of us, we are already earning. It will come, but the learning part is what we are trying to focus on right now. And once that's taken care of, so we will talk about compensation plan as well. And on your own also, you can watch videos from our channel or other Atomy channels and then learn as well. So in case if some of you are wondering, how come we are not talking a lot about compensation plan? The reason is that we really want the foundation to be strong. And once that's done, the money part will follow. All right, so with that, Mary, if you're ready, we will go ahead with your presentation.
Yeah, sure, brother. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, good morning to all. I won't be able to play on my video because the network is quite bad. Today I'll be doing on product presentation on shampoo, particularly on the Atomy Scalpcare 2 sets, which is shampoo and conditioner. Just bear with me. I'll just share my slide. I think my phone is not supported, brother, to share the slide.
I'll share.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, these 2 sets of Atomy Scalpcare. Actually, there are many Scalpcare, but I'll be doing on these 2. There is also herbal shampoo, but I'll be doing on Scalpcare and conditioner. Yeah, these 2 comes in set, and each of these bottle contains 500 ml, and this so this one is, it's like if one person will use this bottle, it will probably last for 9 to 10 months. I think so, because myself I will be using that one. It's for 9 to 10 months. Yeah. Before we go how Atomy helps a hair and texture of a hair and scalp, we should know how a scalp function and what's the feature of a scalp. The scalp is the area of the skin on the head in which the hair is grows, and it contains numerous sebaceous glands and hair follicles with around 80,000 scalp pores. Healthy scalp pores and essential for hair health. This sebaceous glands is a small gland in the skin of our head, which secretes a lubricating oily matter which is called sebum, and this sebum helps to lubricate the skin and the hair. We consider our scalp healthy if it is clean and the pores of the pores is not clogged with the waste particles or impurities. And the feature of a scalp is unique in the body as face also unique. So also the skin of our scalp is unique because of the density of hair follicles and high rate of sebum production. Taking care of a scalp is necessary because it prevents a scalp from many conditions like dryness, and dandruff and irritation and all such, which is related to imbalanced production of sebum. And yeah. Next, brother. Yeah. Atomy Scalpcare shampoo. These are blend with our Ayurvedic herbs to cleanse and revitalize the scalp. And this one, it cleanses and balances the scalp with a nurturing blend of neem, arnica, and shikakai. The combination of all of these three types of ingredients, it helps also it prevents dandruff, and also it prevents irritation. And also it has the henna, avocado, and biotin. This particularly avocado, it contains vitamin B or E that prevents the hair dryness and also repair hair damage and like split end, and also to become smooth and shining. Next, brother, please. Yeah, these are the ingredients that are used in Atomy shampoo, and yeah, this it will help a scalp it will help the pore to become clean, and it removes the dead skin cells from the scalp. The benefits of scalp hair shampoo, it has been tested. This is a result that has been tested on the scalp, the effectiveness of the scalp care shampoo, and it has been found that it has been tested in human for in a period of 2 weeks, and after that the result it has shown that it improves scalp impurities and sebum production, and also keratin level on the hair. Comes to the conditioner. Conditioner is also blended with Ayurvedic herbs to cleanse and revitalize the scalp. Sorry, and it blend with neem, arnica, and shikakai, nourishes and balance the scalp with a nurturing blend of henna, avocado, and biotin. These are the ingredients that are used. Actually, I have searched about the ingredients which are used in Atomy, which I cannot name. It's probably about 28 different plant ingredients and plant extracts that are used in Atomy, in Atomy shampoo, and yeah. There are many ingredients that are used that helps our hair texture, and also for a healthy scalp. Now I'll come to the direction of use, how we use shampoo. First, we have to actually we know all of this, but I will just say it. Well, first we have to use a hair. We don't need to jump directly into applying the shampoo. So we have to wet it thoroughly, and after that we apply the shampoo. When applying the shampoo, we have to remember that we have to apply it gently on the scalp, and also thoroughly wash our wash shampoo, rinse the shampoo thoroughly, and after that, after rinsing, we apply the conditioner, and again we have to rinse it. Yeah, and we maybe some of us, we are not concerned about the healthy hair or the healthy scalp, but we have to be concerned because many problems related to the if we are not taking care of our scalp, there are many problems that will affect our scalp. And the Atomy products are the best way to prevent this hair loss and to prevent dandruff. And learning how to take care of our hair is a necessity for the sake of a healthy hair texture and scalp. So I am using Atomy Scalpcare. It is so good. And when after washing, after 2 days of washing my hair, it feels so clean, and the level of sebum or oil in my hair is balancing, and dandruff also is decreasing, because I have many dandruffs. I have a problem with oily hair, but this shampoo helps my hair a lot to maintain its texture, and also most probably for the scalp, my scalp is healthy, and also it's not dry or it's not oily. It is balancing. So I highly recommend it to those are not using this one. Or also we can recommend it to our friends and family, because it's a product with high quality and with absolute price. So thank you so much for your listening.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary, for that presentation. And I completely agree with whatever Mary has said, even though I do not know much about the details. Like she's a nurse and she understands some of these medical aspect of our hair and things like that. But my experience, I've been using Atomy Scalpcare for, I think, almost close to 2 years now. I used to have dandruff issue quite a lot, because my scalp was very dry, and but after using Atomy Scalpcare, like Mary mentioned, for me also, so the result has been very similar. There's been a lot of improvement with my dandruff, and even the conditioner. I hadn't used the conditioner only this last year sometime. I started using conditioner because my wife wanted to use, and you can, after you use the conditioner, you can just feel my hair is generally my hair is like very rough. I have a very rough hair. If I don't use oil, my hair is like it feels like a broom, but whenever I use Atomy conditioner, it just softens it so nicely. So so this is my own personal experience, and like Mary also shared that. And so it becomes so easier now to recommend it to other people. Hey, this is what I have experienced. I've used it. Why don't you try it? That's what Atomy business is about. That's the way. That's what Jaron was talking about earlier. Let me just throw it out there. How many of you actually have used Atomy Scalpcare or conditioner? Can you just put it on the chat box, yes, or maybe you can use the emoji to. How many of you have actually used either the conditioner or the Scalpcare shampoo?
야시 사장님. 닥터
네.
야시.
네.
이 스칼프 케어 샴푸는 비듬을 방지하기 위한 샴푸예요. 그래서 이거를 매일매일 사용하면 안 된다고 얘기를 해주세요.
Yeah. So Scalpcare shampoo is especially for removing the dandruff, and that's why we should not use it every day actually.
비듬이 굉장히 심한 사람은 일주일에 한 3회 정도만 사용을 하고 또 그렇게 심하지 않으신 분들은 주 1회에서 2회 정도만 사용을 하고 빨리 헹궈내는 것이 중요한 부분이라고 얘기 좀 해주세요.
Yeah, so those who have very high dandruff need to use it thrice a week, and those who have little can use it once or twice a week.
그리고 스칼프 케어를 사용하지 않을 때는 평상시 허벌 샴푸나 앱솔루트 샴푸를 사용하시면 된다고 말씀 좀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Yeah, and on the other days you can replace it with herbal shampoo. Yeah.
일반 허벌 샴푸하고 앱솔루트 샴푸는 조금 이렇게 샴푸를 하고 거품을 낸 상태에서 조금 오래 유지하고 있어도 상관은 없는데 이 스칼프 샴푸 같은 경우는 빨리 그 비듬의 각질이 떨어져야 되기 때문에 오히려 빨리 그 헹궈내는 것이 굉장히 중요하다고, 그러지 않으면 비듬이 더 심해질 수 있다고 그 소비자들이나 본인이 사용할 때 꼭 그거를 지켜달라고 얘기 좀 부탁드릴게요.
Yeah, and generally the use is like when you use a scalp hair shampoo, then you have to use it you have to apply it and wash it off fastly, compared to other herbal shampoo or absolute shampoo, which you can apply and keep it for some time and then wash it off.
Yeah. Thank you, Jaran, for that. Yeah, I remember almost a year, I think a year and a half back, Jaran mentioning the same thing, because I think the Scalpcare shampoo is quite strong. So the moment you actually apply it, you can feel the coolness on your scalp, and it's quite strong. So so a couple of times a week, or if you have dandruff issue, maybe 3 times a week, like Jaran said, would be a good thing. Anybody has any questions regarding this, particularly Scalpcare shampoo and conditioner? We have our sponsors Mary or others to answer. And any question regarding these products? Looks like quite a number of us have already used it. So thank you for letting us know that. If you haven't, please do use it. Try it for yourself, and you will see. Okay. If you don't have any questions, before I give it to Jaran for the lucky draw, I again want to encourage all of us. Thank you for those of you who have been regularly coming to the meeting. Very important. That shows that you are committed, that you really want to do it and take it seriously, this business. You want to make it, your side income. And for that, you understand that it's important to give your time and your effort in learning, which is really the priority for this business. It is Atomy is very different than some of you here. You come from a different. You have done other businesses as well. Multi-level marketing businesses, and by now you already know how different Atomy is. How different Atomy philosophies are, how different Atomy's approach towards even earning. So that's, and you see that, and it's the same thing for me and many of us here. We are happy for those of you who are consistently earning commission as well. And some of us are still, we are still at the starting, stage, and we need to build our team. So remember, consumer, this business is consumer-based business. The more the consumers that we have, the more we are able to share with people, the faster our team will grow. And out of those consumers, business partners will come out. It's not always a good thing to look for people, business partners. let's look for consumers, people who would like and use Atomy business. We are not trying to, sell something to people or convince people to use something that they don't need, but something that people need to use on a daily basis. So these are necessities. And so we just recommend to people, and if they like it, they use it. If they don't like it, they leave it. That's it. So it's a clean business. You can do this business with your clean conscience. And so, but we need to put that effort every day, talk to people every day, talk about Atomy, just in your casual talk and with your friends and family, keep sharing, and you will start seeing, and be consistent, and you will see. I could have given up a year and a half back when I was very, very disappointed. I would talk to many people, and a lot of people will nod their head, but they will not, they would not want to do it business. And then I realized that, hey, I was doing it the wrong way. I was looking for business people who are not actually business-minded people. But I need to be looking for consumers who later on, when they find out that actually by just consuming Atomy products, they can earn money, then they would be interested in doing business. So it's the other way around. And but remaining consistent, remaining committed, even with disappointments and all, I have not regretted it. And so I would encourage all of us to do the same thing. If you feel like things are not working out, stay consistent, and remain committed and continue learning, and you will start seeing results. You will definitely start seeing results. So yeah, I just want to encourage all of us to do that. So with that, if you don't have any questions, we will have Jeran do the lucky draw, and then after that, take some pictures, and then we'll wrap it up.
네, 럭키 드로우 시작하겠습니다. 짜잔. 짠. Congratulations, Angelis. Angelis. Angelis, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Together, put your hands. 네, picture. Open screen, please. Hand heart. One hand. Please bring face, your face close. Okay. Face close. Okay, very, very good. Bala, face close. Okay. Gitika, very good. Leo. Okay. Face cross. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pose 1, 2, 3. 찰칵. Okay. Two hand heart. Okay. 나오미. 이렇게. 코리안 셀카 포즈. 이제 팀장님 한쪽은 너무 길고 한쪽은 짧아. 다니엘 굿. 다니엘 나오미 티칭. 1, 2, 3. 메리 굿. 1, 2, 3. 찰칵. 찰칵. 하나, 둘, 셋. 네. Very good. Fun time.
All right. Thank you, Jeran, for that. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Appreciate it. And please do keep in touch if you have any questions. And let's continue to, work hard. And
Angelis.
have a yeah, we will have some points added to Angela's account. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Next Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Long time no
Good
see.
night.
Have
유로피마.
a good day.
유로피마
Good
long
night.
time no see.
See you again.
메리
Bye-bye.
안녕.
감사합니다.
Very good.